I ordered a storage bin twice off Amazon and it did not get delivered either time. They said it was delivered, but it wasn't. So I came to Walmart and I found something that will work. It's just I got some little random things that I need to get organized. So I think I'm gonna just grab this and it's gonna work. Just get this. I don't really want to get a lot of stuff. I'm actually going to put some like my 10 key up there. So all right, let's check out. All right, so we got our little cubicle. I wanted something like way more, cute for the space, but it's literally just to hold some shit that I need to get out of boxes and put away. So it'll be fine. Like, I'm just overspending a whole bunch of money for things that don't bring money into the studio. This is just to hold like some extra socks and merchandise. So yeah, it'll work. Cool, I'm happy with that. I feel like that'll allow me to go and organize this stuff.
Calling him son.
And just get it off the floor, especially because there's a party in like 2 weeks, and I want to make sure that the the space looks good, because I think they're going to be utilizing some of the back of the space to set up, and so I don't want all my trash. It's not trash, but you know what I mean. I don't want all my stuff all over. I like to keep the studio aesthetics in line with what it's supposed to be. All right, cool. So now I'm just gonna grab some lunch. There was a 2 o'clock class, but there was nobody registered. This class is on the chopping block, to be honest. I do have one client who I know for sure likes this 2 o'clock on Wednesday. But other than that, it's not. Some of the other people who were coming to that class have moved to the later class, which is tonight at I think 5 or 6. So this class might get dropped. I'm monitoring it to see, but that's just, a move that you gotta make. If the class isn't filling up, I can remove it, get other stuff done, and then if I need to add it back, I can just add it back. So that gives me room. But I checked my schedule yesterday. I took the 7 a.m. on Thursdays off. That's a level 2 class. It used to get some traction, but it hasn't been lately. So I went ahead and took that off. And so now I'm only doing 2 7 a.m. classes, the Tuesday level 1 and then the Saturday level 2. Those both perform well, so those stay. On the other days, I'm opening it I've changed the hours to a 12 start, maybe a 2 o'clock start. Just really trying to find balance, because I'm up at this studio, y'all, for 14, 15 hours, and you can't keep going like that. Eventually, you're going to burn out. So you either have to hire more instructors, or you're going to have to let go of some of the underperforming classes. So that's what I've done. It's a pretty decent schedule. When I checked it yesterday, I think I have 17 classes per week that I'm leading now. And then Samira has the one. I'm just going to go this way and then turn around. So 17 or 18 classes, something like that. What do I want to eat? I don't know. I kind of want to stay healthy. I had kava recently. Oh, I'm driving too slow. I gotta move. I had kava recently. I don't really feel like driving over there. Let's see, there's a Chili's, there's a Starbucks right here. So I bought a blender while I was in there, because I had a little magic bullet, and I gave it away, or I threw it away once I moved. I was tossing everything, y'all. I was just tossing everything. But I do enjoy making myself a smoothie in the morning, so I just grabbed a little Black & Decker. I think it was a Black & Decker smoothie out of there. And that way I can start back having my smoothies in the morning. They had some really cute ones and all that, but again, it was like, do I really need that? Let me put some chapstick on. I lick my lips a lot. And also with lupus, which I don't know if I've told y'all, but I have lupus. And the combination, I think, of lupus and menopause, it just makes everything dry. You have dry mouth, you have dry eyes. I'm still looking at these restaurants to see what can I go to. They also, you start getting dry vaginal areas and stuff, which I haven't really had that. But then again, I don't know if I would know, because I'm not currently dating. I don't think it is. Okay, so we got Panera, the little bread shop that's in my plaza. need a little lubrication. But the thing is, like, I don't like a lot of like shiny lip gloss because my skin is oily. So when you got oily skin and then you put this shiny lip gloss on, you just look hot. These are the little clean and clear oil pads. Look at all that oil. All of that is just oil. Like, I literally should bottle this stuff up and sell it. For anybody with dry skin, honey, I got you. But anyway, what I was saying is that when your skin is oily and then you shine your lips, you just look hot. You just look hot. And I don't mean hot as in fine. I mean, you look like you're sweaty. Like, people walk up to you and hand you a bottle of water or a towel because you just look so hot. So, but sometimes, you know, my lips just get so dry that I have to put something on there that shines them. I prefer like something that's more matte and still lubricated. And I would even prefer something with a little tint, but I can never find anything that matches my color. I feel like the colors that I see that look very, you know, like neutral, when I put them on, I hate to say it, but it's like, it reminds me of a person in a casket with bad makeup, where it's just like, oh, they shouldn't have put that on her. Like, that's how I feel. So, I don't know. I got my lips tattooed. You know how you get the color stain into your lips? I did about 3 or 4 treatments of it, and it really wasn't taking. It was kind of like the colors and the pigments were more for pale skinned people, so it wasn't really taking. So after like the 3rd or 4th treatment, the lady ended up leaving. I was gonna do it again, and something in me was like, dang, should I keep doing this? This is gonna get dangerous if I keep doing it, because my lips swole up like so big. I'll insert a picture to show y'all. It was crazy. And to keep doing that to myself, I was like, this might not be healthy. Maybe I shouldn't go for another round. And it usually only comes with 1 touch-up, but she had given me like multiple touch-ups because the color wasn't taking. So she saw that, and for what I paid, she was like, okay, I'll do it again. And I had to wait like, I don't know, 6 weeks in between each treatment. But then she did keep doing it for me, trying to get the color to stick. And then she ended up leaving, just like suddenly she left. And I feel like that was the universe saying, don't do that anymore. And so when she left, I had the opportunity to either, I don't know what I want to eat, y'all, to go where she was and get it done again, or just give it up. And I just gave it up. And a little bit of it took, but not much. I just accidentally pulled up in Bojangles, so I guess I'm gonna have some Bojangles. Screw it. I don't feel like driving around and going through this. I'm very indecisive. I'm either overly indecisive or overly opinionated, and I hate them both. So maybe they got something new on here. Okay, they got a burrito. Looks like that's a breakfast item. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Hi, can I have just 1 moment, please? What time is it? It's definitely okay. Okay, do you have just a wing meal, a whole wings meal?
Yes, we do. We have a 3-wing dinner.
You have a 3-wing dinner? Okay, I'll take that.
What's your 2 sides?
Let's do Cajun pinto and green beans.
Cajun pintos and green beans?
Yes.
Anything else for that order?
That'll be all.
That'll be $16.50. You can go up to the window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not a big Bojangles fan. I would rather have like a piece of KFC chicken, in my opinion. But whatever. I'm just gonna nibble on this, put a little something on my belly, and then try to put this 4 square together. I got like 3 hours before class.
3-wing dinner with Cajun pintos,
Yes.
green beans, Dr. Pepper, and blueberry popper.
Yes, ma'am.
The
tap. Okay. Thank you. Can I have a napkin, please?
Yes.
It's spilled. It's just a little leaky down the side. I got it. Thank you. I don't like when my drink is leaking. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in forever, but when I was a soda drinker, that was like my favorite soda, and I saw it, so I just impulsively got it. So yeah, I'm gonna go and put the organizer up. I still need to offload. I'm filming right now on the business cell phone. I need to offload some of the content from my cell phone to free up some space, and then I also need to offload the content from the GoPro. I'm not excited about this GoPro, but I'm not going to allow myself to purchase Gizmo or any of these little cameras. I'm not going to buy a better camera. I also have like a what's it called, a Canon. So I'm going to use these two and make them work, and then like once I show myself that I'm going to be consistent with my vlogging, then I'll invest in a better camera. But for now, this is what y'all get. And if I want a nicer camera, thank you, you too, then I have to earn it by consistently vlogging, getting my content in the studio and stuff. Other than that, I'm notorious for buying stuff and then it sits for years, and we're not doing that. So while I jump around a little bit, y'all, so if that bothers you, I'm sorry. I just thought to mention business tip: be sure to keep your finances separate. So I went in Walmart and I got a blender, so like I said, do my juicing, and I bought a glass so that I can drink my smoothies out of it. And then for the studio, obviously I bought the organizer little shelf, and I was so tempted to just pull out one credit card and just swipe it, my personal one, but no, you have to separate your business expenses. If you do not, your taxes are going to be a nightmare. So if I'm on Amazon, I have a business Amazon account, and then I have a personal Amazon account. But even when I'm on my business Amazon account, I separate my purchases because obviously I have the tax exemption. So when I'm purchasing things that I'm actually going to resell in the studio, then I take the taxes off and I charge the customer the tax. So I have to separate even those purchases. So if I'm buying, just some inexpensive socks, so when people come in and they don't really want to buy my $30 pair of socks, I like to have just a few inexpensive options there. So that's something that will be tax exempt. But then if I'm buying tissue for the studio and Clorox wipes to clean the studio, that's not going to be sold to the customer, so that's not tax exempt. So I put those on 2 different receipts, so that way when I'm in QuickBooks and I'm categorizing and matching up all of my purchases for the month, it's harder when you got tax exempt and non-tax exempt stuff on one purchase. So even though it's frustrating, I will just check out twice. I'll do one checkout with all of my tax exempt stuff, and then do a second checkout with all of the things that are taxable. It is so much better. It keeps your books so much cleaner, and it's easier to pull your records if you're ever audited. You can just simply, find what you need and be good. What the fuck is that? Look, I just pulled up and there's something on my door, and y'all know how I feel about notices and stuff on the doors. Like, don't put shit on my doors, on my windows, on my car, on my windshield. I'm very traumatized from that. Like, I don't like it. I feel like it's usually bad news, so don't do it. That doesn't look like bad news, whatever that is up there. So, all right, let's get in the studio. I got some batteries, so I need to change the candles out that I have in here. I just run them all day just for the vibe, and obviously they they're battery powered. They run out. So I just bought some batteries. So we'll change all of those out. But this is the space. Ooh, this is the space that I was saying I need to organize. So it's just this stuff back here. And it's just like random stuff that I use. Like there's my 10 key down there on the floor, my sound bowls. You know, those are like extra socks, you know, just random stuff. So if I put we put the little 4-shelf organizer up there, put some bins in there, put that stuff in the bin, it'll look a lot better. So that's what we're going to do. Let me turn the coffee bar on. And yeah, I already got this. Oh no, I don't. Turn the sauna on. Even though it's hot outside, people still come in to use the sauna, so I have to make sure that's always warm and ready. And then you want to turn the oxygen bar on. I cleaned the benches, so that's done. I am gonna vacuum before class just because I always rerun it. Because we're all walking around in our socks. So you wanna try to keep the floor as clean as possible. Okay, I will pick y'all back up when I start putting the 4 square together. Let's see if we can get this 4 square together. It's dark in here, y'all. I got my ring light on, but the vibe of the studio is very dim and cozy. So it's just always a little dark in here. And that's by design. So I'll have to see if maybe I can lighten this up during editing. But yeah, let's get this put together. I'm throwing all this away because I don't even know how long this stuff has been back here. Well, obviously, since February. So we can just throw all of this out. And take all of that to the trash. Yeah, and just clean this out. I'm just tired of it being junky back here. This is a ball that you can use during the workout. I bought one and I need to buy more. So for now, where am I gonna put this? It kind of could go at the bottom or something. I feel like it's a workout studio, so it should go there. It's kind of corny, but we'll figure it out. So, all right, so these are things that we use for class. So these are used to cover, I think I already have one of these in each person's at their reformer, girl. So these are just extras, you know, so if one gets damaged or lost or whatever. So I'll go ahead and keep these in one of these. And then these little sliding things, we put these on our feet, and then we can do exercises where you're sliding across the floor. Again, these are extras. There's already one in each I think there's two in each person's station. So those are extras. These are socks that I just haven't put up yet. Team photos. So these are my journals, y'all. Let me pause this video.
Yeah, where she looks like Maddie from U4.
So these are my journals, y'all. These journals are fire. They're called the Freedom Docket. And it's about releasing things that you have gone through, you've learned from, you've grown from. So in each page you have a section that you'll go through. It's got a prison theme, right? So it starts off with, instead of this journal belongs to, it starts off with inmate name, right? You have instructions on how to use it. Then you go through inmate name, sentence start date, and then projected release date. And you just go through all of the prompts in here, like from intake, right? And you go through the arrest. So is my camera blurry? I don't know. So you go through the arrest, and then the mugshot, the sentence, the appeal, and after each section you have a space for reflection and an affirmation, and then you have just space to openly journal and write. So it's available on Amazon. It's also available in the studio. Check it out, y'all. It's fire. All right, back to work. We are done. So I'm gonna show y'all the finished area. Camera looks dirty. A lot of that stuff was trash. Most of this stuff back here got thrown away, but I just wanted to make it functional and create some space for me to, you know, be able to have some storage, right? You're always fighting for more storage. Look, I'm bloated today. Look at this. One day I got a six-pack, the next day I'm bloated. So y'all will see my tummy just keeps changing throughout these videos, depending on what I eat for the day, or really just how my body is feeling. It'll just, you know, be really bloaty, and then sometimes it'll be really flat. Don't ask me. Welcome to menopause. Welcome to being a woman, period, right? All right, here we go. So it is now functional. So I cleaned up the space. I took all that trash out. Okay. So I got my ring light sitting right there until I figure out what to do with it. But back here, we got the cubby up. All right, we got all of our stuff in there. The sound baths are back there. This is just my purse sitting right here. But this is functional. Okay, I got that stuff stored away nicely. Some shoes, so when I gotta take out trash, or if I'm mopping in the studio, I throw those on. And then I have now some storage space. All right, and that's all I needed. I got my backpack over there in the corner. This camera bag I'm about to put in the locker. And yeah, that's just some space. So now I'm gonna take all of these and all of that pile of mail and go through it. And for these are waivers. So people who don't sign up for class, if you sign up through my website, then you sign your waiver electronically. When you don't sign up through the waiver, like say you're a walk-in or something, you have to fill out your waiver in a paper form. So I just bought this little accordion style thingy here. And then it has the stickers, and I think, so you could either do by month or you can do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Instead of alphabetizing all these people's names, I am just going to do it by month. So if I know that you came to the studio in August, I know to look in August, then I can find your waiver. So I'm just gonna stick these in here for now, and that'll be tomorrow's project, to clean out the mail slot thingy on my desk, and to organize all of the waivers. And then this will probably just go probably in my personal locker, so it's out of the way. Or I might sit it up here and leave it there. I don't really want to junk up this space, but I do use this often, you know, so this will remind me like every night to file away the waivers and not let them pile up. So it's not really about looking pretty back here, it's looking clean and looking functional, where I can move around and I can function. So that's that. I changed all the batteries to the little cameras, the battery powered cameras in the studio. They were all dull, so now they're nice and bright. I vacuumed the entire studio, and I did go ahead and cancel that 5 o'clock class because there was only one person in it. I did email the person. I emailed her and just said, hey, if you're available, join the 6 o'clock. And even though it's a level 2, I can modify it to your comfort level. Rather than, you know, coming in here and being the only person in the class, I just said, go ahead and join the level 2 and come in at 6. So we'll see if she does, or if she just decides to rebook for a level 1 on a different day. But I just prefer to sit here and get this completed rather than stop to do a class for one, which, you know, sometimes I don't mind. Every single client counts, right? But I, you know, sometimes I do have to conserve my energy too. And I'll just be like, can you join the next class? And kind of fill up one class rather than doing 3 classes with 2 people in it, you know? It's summertime. Studio is still steady. I've seen some slowdowns in some classes, but overall it's still steady, it's still doing what it does. So grateful for that. And but yeah, those smaller classes, I do try to combine them so that they can fill up one class instead of me doing multiple small classes. So I got 15 minutes to the class start. I'll let y'all hang out with me for that class. I think there's 3 people in that one, so we are gonna do it. And then we're gonna head back to the house, figure out what we're going to have for dinner. Tomorrow's what? Thursday. I don't have to get here super early tomorrow, so I'm gonna go back to trying to edit these vlogs and start getting them out because none of them have been posted yet. But real quick, let me give y'all, since this is about my life, my journey, my lessons in business and being a new entrepreneur and kind of changing that mindset over from consumer. I hate that I put these lashes on, these long lashes, but I didn't want to throw them away. You know, you have the multi-pack where you got like a 12 inch, a 14 inch. I really bought them like maybe for the 12 inch, but then once you use them all, I don't really want to just throw away the other ones, so I'll put them on even though I don't like it. So anyway, I want to be able to give y'all lessons and not, you know, lessons, tips, growth, just all the things, right? And share it with y'all. So yesterday I did a class and I had the clients trying a new move, and it's an expert level move, right? So a couple people tried it, and 2 other people in the class, it was a full class, it was 6. My max is 7, it was 6 people. I was on the last bench because one person didn't show up. So I gave people the option to try. They tried some of the moves, and as they were trying that first move, 2 of the clients were like, nope, not for me, not doing it. And we were kind of transitioning from the first move into the second move. I was kind of showing them both at the same time, saying, hey, try this one, then try this one. So when the 2 clients were like, nope, not me, they kind of sat down on the bench and they were just kind of, you know, spectating, watching. We're all talking, you know, engaging, you know, rooting the people on who are trying or whatever. But when those 2 sat down, I took that as they don't want to try it. So I got up and started walking around the room and helping each person try the second move. And so I helped every single person. One of the people, I was asking her if she felt comfortable enough, if she felt secure that she could hold herself using her upper body strength. And she didn't show me that she was sure, so I didn't help her do that move. Her sister was actually in the class with her, and her sister started helping her. That's fine, that's on them. But she didn't make me feel secure that she could do it or that she trusted herself to hold herself up. So I'm not gonna have her put herself in a position where she could fall or something, right? So I kind of walked away and I just started saying, you know, congratulations, y'all did a really good job, you know, really cheering them on or whatever. So then we're getting ready to do our stretch and close, and one of the clients was like, quietly, she just came up to me and was like, you didn't, you know, come over and help me do it. And I'm like, you know, you wanted to try it? And I told her, like, I thought that when you were like, nope, I'm done, I thought that meant you were done. And she was like, no, I was done with the first one, but I was willing to try the second one. I honestly, in the bottom of my heart, did not perceive that statement as that, because she didn't get up in the position as if she were about to do it, right? She was just sitting down on the reformer. So I thought, you know, she doesn't want to do it. And I'm very trauma informed. I will never push anybody to do anything. I always tell people to listen to their own body. I always tell people to, you know, try it when they're ready. Let this reformer meet you where you are, right? And when you're ready, we'll try it. So she was like, no, I would have tried the second one. So I'm like, well, let's do it. And she was like, no, it's okay, it's okay. And I'm like, no, because I really wanted her to. Like, I totally believe that she could do it, but you know your body better than I do. So I have to wait until you're ready and you're comfortable to do it. But she was like, no. I'm like, come on. That was just a honest oversight. I really just
read that statement the wrong way. Please, let's try it. And finally she was like, okay, let's try it. And she did amazing. So I'm so glad that she did it. And I just gave her a big hug at the end and told her again, you know, I really do apologize. So the lesson that I took away from that is that, you know, I have to refine my check-in process with when I'm checking in with each client to see what they will and won't do for the day, because I thought I read the room well, and I never want to call anybody out like, come on, you could do it, or single them out and make them feel a certain way if they don't want to do it, right? So I try to be real, you know, quiet on the slide, and if I see them trying, then I'll walk over and help them. But if I see them sitting, then I won't force them because I don't want to call them out, right? But that just told me that I need to refine my check-in process and maybe go over to each person quietly and be like, you good today? Do you want to try it? When you're ready, you know, is it, you want to try it today, or do you want to try it another day? And just kind of check with each person, right? And it made me think about the last client who just sat there. Did she want to try it? I don't know. I really don't believe that she did, but next time I see her in class, I'm gonna ask her, are you ready to try that move today? So that was a business lesson.
All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us for class. I am going to clean the studio. My battery is almost dead, so say bye. Bye. See you, everybody.
You got a lot of editing to do, Ella.
No. Well, I'm posting this all raw. No, they want to see the real behind the scenes. That's what I promised. So that's what y'all get, bloopers and all.